what three like artists, no matter how big or how small, would you have to feature on your next album? Your dream three artists.
Who would I want to feature on my next album?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. In terms of people that like around now, like I'd love to get another tune with Bauer, with my boy Bauer, that we did Brasileiro together.
Yeah.
I just think his I mean, that's one of the things I like the most about being in this sort of like music scene, is like you get to, some of your favorite artists can be people that you literally chill with and coach with and make music with. So
Definitely.
I'd love to get, you know what I mean, another big tune out with Bauer, because I just think that his work rate and the way he sees the vision of what he's trying to do with the music is a vision I respect a lot. So he's definitely someone I would love to get something with. I'd love to work with Brent Fires. That's probably like a big sort of dream collab.
Imagine the tune
and
come out of that.
And I think IMDDB, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think IMDDB would be a sick artist to work with. Like just the studio session, the ideas, like the energy that she brings to her music. Like I think IMDDB would be a banging, would be like another dream to.
I definitely feel like the songs that you have, but you do your vocals, and there's a female artist as well. I think they slap, mate.
Cheers, bro.
I think it's good having that contrast in the voices. It works really well, I think. Yeah. What was your creative process behind Love Is Long then?
To be honest,
yeah,
it wasn't like something that I had at the start.
Yeah.
It was two songs that come about, and when I was thinking about how to release and my schedule and all this, I thought, do you know what I mean? It kind of made sense for them to go together.
Yeah.
Because my sort of mindset behind Love Is Long is like, do you know what I mean? Love is long, bro. Like, whether it's going good, whether it's going bad, like, it's a long process, innit? It's a beautiful process, but it's a long process, and it can bring out the worst in you, and it can bring out the best in you, innit? And I think that's what I was trying to portray for the songs. One of them, I'm trying to be the good guy in the song. The other one, I'm being a scumbag.
Yeah.
So it's like that balance of like,
the
best, the good and the bad that love can bring out of you, innit?
That's pretty sick, to be fair.
That's
The
actually
dynamic
good.
between the two songs.
Idea. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, how is working? So hopefully we'll have Harry Crane on in a few episodes' time. So we just want to ask you, how is working with him in particular, and also Ashbeck as well?
Yeah, man, like fucking for me, like this, like making music is something that I like to be very organic about. Like I want to have that studio session. I don't just want to be sending you stuff. Like let's meet, let's have that sort of opportunity to meet and make this music together, innit? And so like Harry's a lovely fella, like good crack to be around. Like we have a tune like back in the day called Rude, that's up on SoundCloud. I haven't heard in flipping ages, but that's sort of when I first met Harry, and then just keep up. Like, that's what I like, just keeping up the connections with people that share that common goal, common interest. Like, and yeah, man, it was good vibes. Like the visual we got for the second track that we did together, like, was a lot of fun working on that. And yeah, man, good fella. And Ashbeck, yeah, I can't even remember how I met Ashbeck, but just someone that I got clicked with from the start. Like every time we linked up, good vibes, good energy.
Yeah.
We had a session once at Londo's house. Do you know what I mean? Just I like these collaborations to come naturally in. I don't want it to send me a 16, I want you on a hook. Like it's not like that, innit? So Ashbeck's funny, innit? So that track that we did was the first track I ever did with my producer Camel. Like on the day I met him, and then we sort of forgot about it. And then a couple months later, he was like, Ashbeck wants to jump on it, and we sort of went from there, innit? And yeah, a lot of people was feeling that one.
Yeah, it's a tune. We asked this question, and a lot of people I saw like, whoa, like I don't want to beef anyone, but we'll rephrase it. If you could rap battle with anyone, who would it be? And if you don't want to rap battle anyone, who would you like to go back to back with, basically?
Who would I rap battle?
You don't have to answer. If you want to go back to back with someone, that might be better.
We're not forcing you to send for someone.
This is an exclusive content. We're going to call you out.
I'm trying to think, man. Who would I rap battle with? Do you know what? I would rap battle with CL Brooks. Yeah.
CL Brooks.
because I think Seal Brooks, if you listen to his music, he would have the funniest cusses like that you could hear.
So you just take the hits then?
He would just come up with such funny stuff. Like I could just sit there and listen to it, like just skip my round just to hear him.
You're not even rapping back, you're just cruising.
Do you know what I mean?
Right, okay, so this is the final question before we play that old sweatshirt tune. What music inspires you as you were growing up, and what artists did you listen to, and sort of have they influenced your music?
When I was young, man, it was definitely the whole South American vibe. Like, I grew up in a South American environment at home where it was always that kind of music playing in it. They didn't really listen to much UK music. So I feel like there's a lot of artists that say, you know, like, oh, do you know what I mean? My parents put me onto Michael Jackson or Stevie Wonder or this, that, the other. But I didn't really have that experience musically growing up. Like, it was very much, it's just something, do you know what I mean? The party comes on and the songs are on, you know, the bangers that are coming on, it's all. So, that, and I feel like that definitely has an influence on me in terms of how, like, much I like to share emotion in my music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of the music I grew up listening to is about love and about life and about this and that, like very, do you know what I mean? People very much talking about their feelings and stuff. So I feel like that definitely had an impact. That vibe, you know what I mean? I like to make music that you can vibe to as well. I've got a lot of like more dancey stuff coming. So that influence is definitely there.
Yeah.
And then probably as I grew up a little bit more and sort of hit like 15 and stuff like that, like I said, like when I started listening to stuff like Old Sweatshirt, definitely transitioned me onto like rap and that kind of market. But growing up, yeah, it was mainly South American stuff, to be honest. Like that stands out to me as like influence.
I can definitely hear that in your music. Like a lot of rap music gets criticised for being like too materialistic or misogynistic, but in a lot of your songs you speak about how you feel, which is obviously like your listeners get to learn about you and understand the way that you feel.
Yeah, I feel like it's just important. Like if you want to make honest music, you have to just be honest with yourself, innit? And so that's just what comes most naturally to me. Like I love making a more gassy tune and that, but I feel like it's just like, and I'm not even, when I talk about my emotion, it's not even like I'm trying to spread a message or anything. Like it's not a message thing. It's more of a, this is my outlook in it, and some people might listen to my music, and if they can sort of understand my outlook and sort of feel the way that I feel, and we can have that experience, and that's why I put that. I feel like I put that in for people to hear it and be like, you know what, that resonates with me. I really like. Do you know what I mean? I've gone through that type of. Do you know what I mean?